Good morning to all of you. I'm so sorry for not being able to be with you here this morning. I'm sorry because first of all of the pressure of sharing this moment with you, learning on what you are doing, but also because I think that this year is a very particular year. It's the year in which the Covenant of Mayors in the European Union, you, the cities, are producing your reports. Now everybody will know which are the results of this activity. And the initial results are really impressive. We can say there is no arrogance on this. It's something it's the fact. We can say that there is not any other movement on earth that has been doing so much in some concrete terms to fight climate change as the 6,000 cities in the Covenant of Mayors are doing. 4,500 action plans, billions of investments, a lot of creativity. This is something really great that European cities and the cities in the Covenant of Mayors that are not only European are doing already. It's something to feel proud of. And it's something to give us a motivation for what is going on after 2020. Within the European Union, it's not so difficult. We have a council has already decided to go for a 40% reduction by 2030. This, I think, and I hope that you would agree on this, is the minimum, the threshold for the new Covenant of Mayors, hopefully to be launched this year within the European Union. But the Covenant of Mayors has gone much beyond the European Union. There are cities from 54 countries, and in other countries there are a lot of observer cities. The Covenant of Mayors has an international dimension. Cities that are placed in countries that do not necessarily share the European Union objectives, but those cities are going for this. There is something special on this. Maybe this is the thing of showing, having a vision, showing it, sharing it with other cities, and advancing in this direction. This is the motivation for us having worked and working now during more than 1 year in launching what we call a global Covenant of Mayors, something that would cover cities anywhere in the world. Of course, we need many changes to address such a challenge, but we also need to keep some key values of the Covenant of Mayors. The value that the Covenant of Mayors is signed by the cities, is not managed by anybody else than the cities, the empowerment. The thing that the Covenant of Mayors is concrete and simple, and is not giving any instructions on methodologies or whatever to the cities. The cities decide how they will achieve those objectives and do it in a transparent, democratic, open way. They think that there is a clear monitoring, verification, and reporting system. And they think that the cities are integrated into the whole institutional framework of the countries and international institutional framework. We are here not treating with cities as if they were a kind of a different things. In the Covenant of Mayors, the cities are not non-state actors. The cities are part of the state, because this is the real thing. When we go outside Europe, we realize how lucky we are just to be so much developed, to be so rich. And our duty, of course, is to concentrate in mitigation. This is what we've done. We also have a concern with adaptation. It was launched and is managed by Climate Alliance Mayors Adapt. Now, the Commissioner Arias Cañete decided last 26 March to merge Covenant of Mayors and Mayors Adapt. I think it's a very good idea. We're already doing this. But when we go outside Europe, we have to think in broader terms. We cannot impose our mitigation concerns, and we cannot impose our adaptation needs. We need to be fair. We need to share this. And the people, because of that, you're in Climate Alliance, you understand this very well. So our proposal for a new Covenant of Mayors would be a Covenant of Mayors that is dealing, of course, with mitigation, of course, with adaptation, but also, and most importantly, with the access to energy. In those countries and regions of Africa, in Latin America, Asia, in which the people they don't have access to energy, this must be the first and most important concern for them. They will think later on mitigation, and they will think later on other things. So we would like to propose this for Paris, a Covenant of Mayors that is taking more and more into account the governance systems, the multi-level governance systems, the positive international cooperation that is dealing with these three elements: mitigation, adaptation, and access. And that is kind of allowing the cities all over the world to share a vision A vision in which maybe in 50 years' time, in 40 years' time, 2055, the city of Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso, they would like to have everybody in their city having access to clean and affordable energy. Of course, they will also like that their cities adapted to climate change and resilient to it. And finally, they would like to do this with technologies and systems that are low carbon. This is exactly what the city of Dresden wants. Dresden already have access for their citizens, but Dresden would like that all cities in the world have access to this. This is a vision that we can share. This is for the long term. In the midterm, we have to allow cities in Africa to concentrate on access, to concentrate on resilience, while we in Europe are concentrating on mitigation. This is fair enough, and could be, we hope, a very good basis for a fair global agreement by cities, for a global covenant of measures that can go much beyond what we have done already now. My congratulations and my best wishes for the continuation of this meeting. Thank you.